It wasn't real, Cassie. It was just a nightmare. You're okay. You're fine. Oh, hopefully I didn't wake up the whole house again.
Cassie?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Gregory. I didn't mean to wake you.
Wait, what's going on?
It was just another nightmare,
Wait.
I guess.
You're still having those? Cassie, what is going on with you lately? You've been having nightmares like every night.
I know. I don't even know where they came from, Gregory. It doesn't make any sense. It's a place I've never seen before with people and an animatronic I've never seen before either. It's terrifying.
Wait, an animatronic is in your nightmares? And wait, what? One you've never seen before? That doesn't even make sense. I mean, usually when you have dreams or nightmares, it's about things that, your brain has seen before and, you can understand, but...
I know.
What are you seeing?
It's kind of different every time, but also the same. This time, there's a young boy, as always, and for some reason, I know his name is Oswald, but I've never met him before or seen him. I don't even know an Oswald. But he's around our age or so, I think. He's blonde, and just every time he's being chased and, I guess, honestly, hunted by this animatronic. And it's a rabbit animatronic, but not like
God,
Bonnie.
not a rabbit animatronic. Cassie, you
What?
understand what that probably means, right? I mean, yellow animatronics, kids being chased. It's not a good sign. I mean, this has all happened in the past.
Well, maybe that's why I'm having nightmares of it. Maybe I'm just remembering old Five Nights at Freddy's lore or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's just so terrifying. When I have these nightmares, Gregory, it's like I'm right there with Oswald. He's so scared, and I'm scared, and it's all because of that yellow rabbit.
Look, I want to try to help you understand this, but like I was saying earlier, it doesn't make any sense for you to be having nightmares about something that you don't know anything about. Maybe you've just been staying up late playing too many horror games, or, God, I don't know. You said this kid's name is Oswald, but you don't know how, and you've never seen him before. Maybe he went to an old school of yours, or,
I was homeschooled before, Gregory.
I know, I'm trying to just think of things that would make sense, because that doesn't make any sense, Cassie.
Well, there is that study that says if you have dreams of somebody, it's always somebody that you've seen in person, but I have a almost photographic memory, Gregory. I think I would remember him.
Yeah. Have you talked to Helpi about any of this, or?
No. Helpi has been really caught up with his new friend RAMBLEY as of late, and honestly, I just don't want to stress him out over it. Ever since we don't have the connection anymore, he's super observant. If I sneeze, he's worried that I'm sick, or if I yawn even, he tells me to take a nap. It's like he's still trying to take care of me, but he doesn't actually know what's going on in my head, so I think it's better not to tell him. And I don't want to burden Roxanne or my mom with this either. It's probably nothing.
Cassie, we've been through a lot of stuff, even just together in the past couple of years. You're probably having some just traumatic memories, or some things being unlocked, or something in your head. I don't know how any of that stuff works, but I don't want to say that we should move on from this, but can we maybe talk about this at school tomorrow? It's the middle of the night.
Yeah, no. You're right. The school in the morning, and honestly, I still feel exhausted. My heart rate has just been up all night because of these nightmares, but you know what? nightmares aside, hopefully I can just get this out of my head and just go back to sleep. And you should too. I don't want you to be tired tomorrow.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
thanks for coming in and checking on me. It means a lot.
Of course. I hope you don't have any more nightmares. Snuggle up with, your bear there.
I will. I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning. Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted from last night. And Cassie?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Hey, look, I know you've been having some hard nights and everything, but, maybe you should just go home. I mean, you had a really awful night last night. You're very much lacking sleep. You got none.
As great as that sounds, Gregory, if my mom found out that I went home on a school day and I'm not sick or anything, she would be so mad. And I have an important test today. And I really shouldn't miss. It's fine. I just need to walk around a little bit, and I'll wake up. I really need to stop having these nightmares. This is making school a lot more stressful.
I'm really sorry. Are you sure you're gonna be okay?
I'm sure that I have to be. Look, I don't want to worry you or anyone else. I'll be okay. I just gotta get some pep in my step. Maybe this is why adults drink coffee. I don't know.
Yeah.
I should probably get going. I kind of wanted to talk to the teacher before I take my test. So, I'll see you at lunch.
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right. Have a good day. Hopefully you're not as tired as I am.
Yeah, good luck on your math test, and,
Thanks.
have a good day.
Probably need it. You too.
What is going on with her? Okay. You know what? I think it's probably a good idea for me to call Roxanne and ask what to do. She doesn't like us keeping her out of the loop with these sorts of things, and if Cassie's having crazy nightmares about animatronics, then that kind of does involve her and her world, so I think she'd want to know about it. Okay. Come on, Roxanne. Pick up.
Gregory, is everything okay?
Hey, I'm at school. Sorry, I know this is kind of random and, sudden, but,
Yes, 1 second, I'm talking to my son. Go ahead, sweetheart. What is it?
look, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Cassie's been having these weird nightmares, and it's involving some creepy yellow rabbit animatronic or something. I don't fully understand it. I don't think she really probably wants me to talk to you about it, but I know we've had conversations in the past where you really want me to keep you in the loop with all sorts of things like this, so, I just thought I'd ask maybe what you think I should do about it.
Wait, hold on. You're saying she's having nightmares? Sweetheart, look, I really want to help, and I'm sure this is important, and we should have a conversation about it at some point, but look, there's a huge issue happening at the Pizzaplex right now. Apparently, a young boy went missing at one of the local pizzerias, and management is up in arms, and security is all over the place, and we have a busy day as it is, so...
Wait, a young boy went missing? At a pizzeria?
Yeah, a local pizzeria. It wasn't the Pizzaplex, but, yeah? Okay, I'll be there in just a second. Sorry. Yes, 1 minute. Look, Gregory, just text me everything that's going on with Cassie. As long as you guys can just get through today. I just really need you at school. I can't miss work today. Like I said, management is up in arms. Yes, I'm coming. I gotta go, sweetheart. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Yeah. Love you. Good luck.
Alright, bye. Love you.
What? The kid went missing at a local pizzeria, and... No, that couldn't be the same kid from Cassie's nightmare? Could it be related at all? No, that's impossible. You know what? I think that lack of sleep has started to get to my head too. I better just get to class and get today over with, and then I can figure all this out later.
Oh, finally. That long day is coming to an end. Oh my goodness. I just can't believe all this. As if the Pizzaplex needed anything else to get up in arms about. Alright. I should probably be heading home soon. Hi.
Hey, Roxy.
Um,
Just wanted to come check on you. Sounds like you've had a pretty rough day today.
yeah, I don't know how it was for you, but just having the security and management up in arms on top of an already busy time at the Pizzaplex, it was kind of a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, did you get any more information on that boy that went missing? I just feel so awful about everything happening, and I just wish there was something I could do to help.
Yeah, I mean, I know the basics, but if I'm going to be honest, from what management told me, it really doesn't even make sense.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know how much you've heard, but apparently it was at a local pizzeria, not at the Pizzaplex, which I don't even understand why they're up in arms about it anyway, but there was a young boy, I guess, and after the pizzeria was closed, obviously they have security guards on the night shift, and on the security cameras, he showed up. But, I mean, they had been closed for a couple of hours. It makes no sense to have just a random kid be at the pizzeria, so whatever. You figure that he must have just snuck in or stayed past hours, whatever it may be. But security went to go check to kick him out or find his parents, but he was nowhere to be found. So when the security guard...
What do you mean he was nowhere to be found? I mean, it's just a building. He couldn't have gotten out of it without setting off at least one of the entrances or exits.
Well, that's what everyone would figure, including the security guard, but when he went back and looked at the footage, he saw the boy go into the ball pit. So, like any security guard would, he went to the ball pit, but, I mean, it wasn't a big ball pit necessarily, and there was not a child in it. But that's the thing, the child never came out of the ball pit either.
But that doesn't make any sense. A random kid that somehow got into this pizzeria, set off the security alarms, just wanted to play in a ball pit in the middle of the night, but then
I
never
guess.
came out.
Nope. He just went into the ball pit and never came out, and the security guard never found him either. There's no holes in the ball pit. It's a relatively, well-maintained building. It's not like, he just escaped. It just doesn't make any sense. So I figure, well, I don't know how much I've told you about my son and his relationship with Evan and Lizzie Afton, but do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I figure maybe it could have just been a ghost situation, but either way, I mean, very sad if it is a real missing boy that needs to be found, but I mean, it sounds more like a haunting to me. And regardless, it doesn't make any sense why the Pizzaplex of all places is up in arms about this because, well, I mean, it doesn't really have to do anything with us. Did you know they completely drained our ball pit?
Wait, they did?
Yeah, like they're looking for the lost boy, but he wasn't here. He was at that pizzeria. So that's why I'm already under a lot of stress, and the Pizzaplex has been super busy, and don't get me wrong, I love doing meet and greets and meeting all the kids and performing and stuff, but just having all the security say that we need to keep track of every kid we meet, and it's been a long day. I'm sure it has been for you, too.
Yeah, it really has.
Yeah, so apparently they reported the kid as a missing person, John Doe, but yeah, I don't know.
That's just crazy that they don't have any information on this kid either. I mean, with all the facial recognition and everything that the Pizzaplex and everything the Freddy's Pizzerias have, you just think that they'd have this figured out by now, but
Yeah, he would have had to sign in too, but I don't think there was any names on the sign-in sheet, none are called for, so I don't know. Unfortunately, it's out of our jurisdiction. I don't know if there's much we can do to help. I guess keep an eye out in case you see any missing children, but as for now, I wouldn't stress too much about it.
yeah, you either, Roxy.
I'll try, but in the meantime, I gotta get home to my children of my own. They're waiting for dinner, so thanks for checking in on me, though, Tiger. I really appreciate it.
Of course. All right. I'm gonna head back to Roxy's Raceway and honestly,
good.
maybe get a nice recharge in.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I could use one after the day I had. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. See ya.
All right, have a good night.
You as well.
A young blonde boy has gone missing at a local Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. No one has any information on the missing child, and they don't know where he went. But I just have one question. Have we checked Roxanne Wolf's stomach lately? I've been saying she's gaining weight. I just thought it was those awful nachos of hers. But hell, I think she might be eating her biggest fans. Watch out, folks. The wolf strikes again. This has been the Adult Potato with another steaming pile of mash. I'm Potater, signing off.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This dude is just full of crap every single time I see him on the TV. Oh, he's so frustrating. I've already had such a horrible day today. I'm running on no sleep. This is just... I will say I talked to Roxanne a little bit earlier, and she was kind of freaking out about this exact same thing happening, so for once in his freaking life, I actually don't think he's lying about this. I mean, not the Roxanne part. Roxanne didn't eat any children.
Wait, so
You know that.
hold on. A young blonde boy actually went missing?
Yeah, I guess there was something about him in a local pizzeria, and they saw him on security cameras, and he went into a ball pit, and then they couldn't find him afterwards. But
And you didn't think to tell me about that? Hold on, Gregory. You remember my nightmare from literally last night, right?
wait,
It sounds an awful lot like Oswald. Maybe I've been having this nightmare for a reason. Maybe he's a real person and he actually needs my help.
look, Cassie, I understand thinking that and everything, but I don't want to jump to conclusions or anything either. This is a lot to take in, and I know we've been through stuff similar to this in the past, but, you know, we don't have to get ourselves involved in everything. I don't want to stress you out or, you know, keep you up late having nightmares about all of this. There's probably some sort of reasonable explanation for everything that's going on, and, you know, we just need to look into it, or even better, let Roxanne and the police look into it.
But,
And get it
Gregory,
solved.
the coincidences are too crazy. I've been having this nightmare almost every night for the past week. And you're telling me that all of a sudden the news stations and Roxanne find out about a young blonde boy going missing. They probably don't even know his name is Oswald. I know it's hard to believe, and I can't even believe I'm saying this because this all is stemming from a nightmare, but I feel like I'm being called to do this, or to do something about this, and I would really love your help to get to the bottom of all of this. Please?
This is not gonna end well, Cassie.
Well, we'll never know unless we try.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go figure some stuff out.
All right. We're coming, Oswald.